I'm late. I'm late to this game. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna get in and it's not the start. Oh, unacceptable. But regardless, Fiora Aatrox, Jarvan Echo, Rise Vigar, and bot lane, who cares? Fabio Senna against Ezreal Yumi. Very interesting. Yumi is a character I'm not expecting to see played anymore, but still is being played, huh? Yeah, Aphelios. He's fine from that gank. But Yumi here is gonna run Exhaust Ignite, so... But there's a TP coming in the back. And now Ezra has to get out of there. Sorry, I'm still adjusting. I just got back and I kind of ran back in a hurry. Ooh, that was a long range overload and a long range chakram. So already that's 3 casualties. Good TP by the Rise. Alright, so now that the action has settled down, we're gonna recollect ourselves, reset. Look at the timer for the first time in this game. It's 5 minutes 45 seconds. So missed it, but not by that much. It is 4-0, so that is what we're starting this game with. Ooh, almost clipping the Fiora on the edge. If he hit that Fiora on the edge, that was a kill. That knockoff would have guaranteed a second tower shot. So let's look at who's actually fed here. Rise getting the TP, so he gets 2 kills. Aphelios gets 1, so that was a 3 for 0 nothing, or 3 for nothing bot. Jarvan has a kill early on too, onto the Aatrox, who he ganked. I see. Alright. So now Ezreal takes 1 back onto the Aphelios, just coming back to lane. So we roughly piece together what the heck happened in the early game. No dragons have been taken yet. It is 6:30. In a minute and a half, Herald will spawn. Neither jungler really looking to take early dragons or whatever. Oh, Fiora, she's gonna come in, but World Ender gets popped to counter. The long distance latch gets reposted. And now Rise Realm Warp, not going to take it, but now he's here in person. Flash Q. Beautiful long distance kill onto the Fiora. Pops his blast can back over the wall, but now Rise is following close behind. Overload. Oh, the one more auto will finish it off. He is on a killing spree. Realm Warp committed as well as the flash. But Aatrox does get 1 back. So now the scoreline 5-2. Rise getting 3 of those kills. Off to a very nice start early on in the game. Yumi is in a little bit of trouble. She'll jump back into Ezreal and they walk away. And now Echo is here for a gank. Deletes the Senna off the face of the map. Now Aphelios has to kite back. He has a sniper chakram. He can't set the sentry down. He can start racking up the damage. Oh no, but the cannon wore off. It is enough though. The cannon mark does apply. The chakram, does wear off. And cannon gets swapped back in. Calibrum, it does find the mark. He wants to switch back, but he doesn't notice his own health bar, and the minions actually finish him off. Moonlight Vigil getting himself killed. Ezreal lives on a sliver of health. Aphelios didn't swap the correct weapon. He didn't consume the cannon mark. It may or may not have actually killed the Ezreal. It doesn't do that much damage. But regardless, he will actually die to the minions, which I think just saved the Ezreal. If he had a bit more extra time, he would have corrected, switched to cannon, and maybe done something. No Fiora. She is in a position to get a nice freeze going on in this wave. She trims it just a little bit more here. Aatrox is trying his damnedest not let her have it though. But if she sets up this freeze, then Aatrox is pretty screwed. She is already holding a pretty decent CS lead. Nope, the freeze is broken. So now she's actually tanking too many minions coming in. She does go in against him. The latch yanks her back. Oh, beautiful parry, actually gets the stun. 1 more vital will do it, but Grand Challenge has worn off. She needs to start chasing down. Ignite was used here. 1 more lunge will do it, and she does get it. Solo kill onto the Aatrox. Echo has made his way up, but he can't really assist anymore. Fiora is not really killable from his position. He will opt to go for a blue buff steal instead, while bot lane rips a few plates out of the tower. Jarvan. He's coming in too. He wants a slice of the pie. That slice of the pie does cost him half his health bar for no good reason. I don't know what he was doing there. He must have thought they had a lot more minions than they actually did. He is going to go back. Oh, this Aatrox CS is a dismal state. He's almost getting doubled here in this lane. That's just not encouraging to look at. But aside from him, the rest of the game on red team side doing pretty fine for the most part. Not awful / even / ahead in most cases. Ligar is still contently farming up. I haven't even seen his face yet. Direct camera hasn't even shown him this game. Oh, there he is. This might be the first time I get to see mid lane. Herald does die. Red team grabs it. Fiora was freezing under top wave. Now Aatrox. He's gonna try for a trade. Ooh, 2 knockups. Very good start, but now he's out of skills. And Fiora can definitely come in. The latch hits. She is going to repost, but there's no CC, so she doesn't get a stun. Grand Challenge gets laid down regardless. 3 vitals, 4 vitals are proc. She is standing on top of a prolonged healing zone fighting 2 PL once. Can she win? She cannot win, but she can get away very easily. Meanwhile, blue team takes us time and grabs Dragon on the bot side. They still want it. Aatrox dashes in. Echo flashes. Flashing for no converted kill, but she does trade the flash back. Aatrox still goes in a little bit deeper. The Senna ult comes in a little bit too late. Not going to save him in time. Final chapter gets down 2 roots. True Shot Barrage onto Jarvan's face. Moonlight Vigil finds the kill, but it was Crescendum. No, not Crescendum. It was the Severum. Brain fart. So no kill on the Ezreal. Senna trying for a very ambitious tower dive. No comment on that one. Exhaust goes down. Ophelio spraying the minions, splashing onto the Yuumi. Ooh, the Prowling Projectile does hit. Beautiful return kill. And now Ezreal skyrockets ahead in this lane. Getting 2 very valuable kills. And sending the Jarvan home packing. Now they just have to address the plate differential here. That is still a very healthy outer turret. Can they get this plate? Are they going to greed for it? They might not. Senna's on her way back. She'll definitely be there in time. They're not going to go. They can't go for this plate. There's no way. They have to kill this and reset. Yep. Yuumi gets a forward. She'll go back as well. Pretty good so far. The early deficits have more or less been accounted for. Riots hasn't really shown up around the map. Those map plays are what won them the super early game. But as laning stage settles in, it may no longer be the case. We've seen the Rise do anything else after the initial plays, but here comes the Echo. The parallel convergence, not going to get it. Fiora does dash out in time. Grand Challenge gets laid down, but she's dropping so low, so fast. 2 more vitals will do it, but she will not find it. Aatrox converts the kill, but here comes the Jarvan. Echo will ult himself away. Cataclysm finding no kill. The burst just barely not enough to finish off that kill. No smite for combo damage either, which is quite unfortunate. If the smite came down with the Cataclysm, it would have been a kill for sure. Now Aatrox are just holding the lane. It is actually 4 plays to 0 at top lane for the Aatrox. You'd expect it to be the other way around with the CS lead, but no. Fiora is actually not doing so well in this lane. The Senna ultimate kills off the Ezreal, and here comes the Rise. Finally visible again. He is going to get this. The tower on shred of health. Ophelio's Crescendum finds Yuumi through Caliber Mark. Senna actually dies. So at least that's 1 consolation prize. But that is first turret going to blue team. Solid plays all around. Until Senna died. Then it stopped becoming as solid. Event Horizon drops. Ooh, Jarvan is so low. Oh, 1 more hit will do it. Veigar does commit the flash forward to do it too, but he gets that solo kill. Jarvan defending a little bit too low. He's recalling in enemy lines, but no one's going to get there in time to stop him, so he does make it out. Safe and sound. First player in the game to breach 100 CS as well. He's just been farming up like a monster while the rest of the game was being played around him. He finishes his GLP. But he has Electrocute as his keystone. In which case you probably shouldn't build GLP. Might as well go for traditional AP items like Ludens instead, which I think is just better if you don't have Augment. I want to see his secondary tree as well. Let me just click on him real quick. Yeah, so he doesn't have Ingenious Hunter either, which means that this GLP is just significantly worse. Because you want the Glacial Augment Ingenious Hunter combo to make GLP the scary item that it is. But without that Keystone and that Ruin, I think the cooldown for GLP is a little bit too high that it actually loses to Ludens in the damage department. And you don't need the extra mana. It already loses to Ludens in terms of AP. And that's 20% CDR. I believe Ludens gives you the same. It's just a worse Echo. Like a worse version of Ludens Echo. And the active just doesn't pay off for itself without Augment and without Ingenious Hunter. I don't necessarily think that's a good idea here. The GLP basically finding a very tiny slow, but there's Jarvan going to die to the Echo, but the Aphelios has made his way here. The Cannon Root does find it. Echo still has ultimate. Will he actually pop it in time? He's rooted! No, one sliver of health! It's not enough to save him, but it buys him a little bit of time. True Shot Barrage just barely whiffs on the edge. Zumi speeding out the Veigar. He's coming in hot, but he's running into 3 people. Doesn't end. Yumi pops out, realizing the trouble she's gotten herself into, and now she lashes back onto the Ezreal. They're going to try to run away from here. The Cannon does find him. He's being slow. The Mark is popped. The Senna root follows up. Ezreal's taking so much damage. Yumi detaches to try to tank a few shots, but it doesn't actually work. And now the Yumi versus the Senna. Senna easily wins that one. Overall, a negative trade for red team. 3 for 1. Veigar's first appearance in a skirmish does not actually work out too well for him. World Ender gets popped on the Fiora, but is answered by the Grand Challenge. And now Fiora's coming in. She's hitting Vital. She gets all 4. And now Aatrox losing this trade. He has to get out, but the parry is a little bit off timing. She gets hit by the Q. She does flash after him. She thinks she can get a kill. She will be able to get a kill. No, she will not. The Aatrox stabs her in the face with his passive proc, getting that return kill. Fiora thought she got it, but she didn't. She's now 1-4. Not the scoreline that you want to have. That CS lead is evaporating under the sun as well. Just not having a good time. Not even Triforce is complete yet. Rise living in a cage for a little bit. GLP provides a little bit of slow, but it's only a little bit of an annoyance. Echo doesn't have ultimate, so he dives in for a 1v1 and trades 1 for 1. Veigar is walking back up the event horizon, not catching the Aphelios. He will walk away just fine. But is he just fine though? Primordial Burst, he's underestimating Veigar damage so much, and he's paid for it dearly. The teleport keeping a minion alive, and Aatrox has joined the siege. It is now a 4-man strong group. Echo is on the sidelines respawning, but they cannot proceed with the siege. Surely this is not going to work. They don't have the minions. They are going to try to back off here. And now Senna putting up her smoke cloud. They are going to try to walk in. They do call it off, which is the right play by all accounts. Ezreal can go back and finish Triforce now. I'm pretty sure he's been sitting in lane for a while. No, never mind. He's really far off. Really, really far off, actually. Senna roaming around. She does ward out the Ezreal. We're securing vision around this Herald. But is there anyone here to actually do it? Blue team does theoretically have a better position advantage on the pit, but none of their team members are actually making the move towards it, so now red team just quickly inserts in and takes control. Vision and counter vision gets played out. Excellent word cleanup. So now there's just vision inside the pit for both sides. Top tower is under siege. Aatrox has taken his time to push out bot. Try to offset the bot turret here. Red team does have a turret lead. They only lost 1 turret, and that's their bot T1. Ooh, the Event Horizon catches onto the Fiora. Dark Matter finds a kill. Repost. Dodging absolutely nothing. And this teleport uncancelable. Rise finds himself in a very compromising position. Can he burst anyone? No, he cannot. Ezreal finishes him off. Post haste, and now Senna has to be on the run. They're still chasing her. They think they can get her. Can they do it? This might be a mistake. Moonlight Vigil only hits the Ezreal. And now Aphelios is in the middle of 3 people. 4 if you include Yumi. Echo pops a Basco and falls over, but now Cataclysm secures that kill. Ezreal blinks in, and he realizes now he's in a 1v2, but there's a Yumi on him, so might be a 2v2. Ooh, oh, they kill each other off. I'm sorry. And the Yumi Ignite actually finishes off the Jarvan, and that is actually an ace. Blue team commits all 5, and they just die one after another. Red team only takes 2 casualties from that. I shouldn't be on manual camera. Go back to directed. Ezreal does get a massive item power spike here, finishing off Triforce and the Muramana. So he is so much stronger than the Aphelios at this present moment in time. Aphelios is sitting on Runes and the Reaver. Which is probably not as strong as Triforce, Muramana on an Ezreal, let's be honest. This is a scarily, like, blisteringly fast Muramana as well. Cloud Drake's gonna spawn in 1 minute's time. And now the game resets a little bit. They're gonna grab the Scuttle for the vision control. 45 seconds until it's up. They're going to start clearing out the vision. They want to secure the objective here. They want to deny blue team from taking any additional Drakes. And they want to complete their 4 Drake comeback, which, you know, if you're gonna do that, do the Wind Drake. That is the smoothest one. Fiora does get a very nice trade pattern off, but it's not enough to actually kill the Aatrox. Parallel conversion is fine. It's not like, and now he's rooted. Echo has to pop the Chrono Break to get back. Senna does die to Primordial Burst on the side. Echo's skills are too long. Their names are too long. Ooh, Grand Challenge gets laid down on the Aatrox. World Ender does get popped, but now he's trapped in the 1v2. He has to try to run for the hills, but he's not going to get there. Jarvan takes him down, but Rise is going to be the counter kill on mid lane. Aphelios has to run away from final chapter. 1 mark, not enough to actually apply a root or anything. They are going to set their sights on sieging this mid turret. 1 more minion and then backdoor protection? No, not going to be relevant. They're going to turn for Drake. Fiora is still solo pushing top lane. She might be able to answer with a turret, but this is the first Drake going the way of red team. They are definitely going to get it. That was a very slow Drake take on the end there. Oh my gosh, that WQ taking out like a quarter of Jarvan's health. That does hurt. Red team, yep, Fiora does respawn with the T2 top lane, but that is all they're gonna get. Now we have the game settling back down for a while. A surrender team actually went out for blue team. 1 yes, 2 no. Someone, which is always the pattern that's like, this game is actually not bad and someone's just super tilted. One person says let's surrender because they don't want to play anymore. So let's play the game. A game that I can never verify. Who started this vote? We will never know. But we can always speculate. There's no wrong answer here because I can't find the right answer. They do get 2 kills for free. That's going to give them the incentive to go Drake, especially when Aphelios has Chakram. But unfortunately his other weapon is a cannon, which means he's not actually the best at Baron killing at this particular moment in time. Ezreal's just laying down so much pain on the other side of the pit. This is a very ill-advised Baron. They are doing it pretty fast, like they could actually secure it, but they might actually get cleaned up. Aatrox has had enough. He flashes into the pit. Final chapter follows with him. The Baron dropping so low. They're going up against a smite, and Jarvan does get it. Yuumi gets stranded, but she jumps back to Ezreal on the other side. Oh, by all accounts, that should not have been as safe as it was. Senna does flash in. Ezreal was on top of a ward all this time, and now he is the easy prey. The flash in by Senna. Yuumi is the next victim. Echo does come in. He's going in. Balls. Balls to the wall. Guns blazing. He wants more kills. He does ult back for damage, but that also means he is running very low on health. There's no way to recuperate. Viper gets an easy burst onto the Aphelios, and now it's a one-on-one, just like mid lane all over again. Primordial Burst is up. He doesn't actually finish the kill. Electrocute is not enough. Fiora comes in to clean it up for some weird reason. That very screwy Baron turns into a 2-for-5 ace in the favor of blue team. They just grabbed the gold lead off that one play. Incredible. Red team pulled the trigger on the Aatrox, but he found himself in a 1v5 in the pit, and blue team smartly does actually back off and kind of leave him stranded in the pit for a little while and just let Baron smack him for a bit, because they know they have the smite. There's no way they actually lose this Drake, and they do secure it and then kill off everybody else. Oh, that is so close, and it is close. Ezreal gets finished off by the minions when Fiora kills him off. Fiora just tripled her kills in the last minute. Just incredible. Ooh. Now the AD carry cannot be a good feeling. Dying, respawning, and instantly dying again. Very unbefitting of otherwise a pretty good scoreline. Now fully muddled into just a semi-decent one. 7-6 is his scoreline. He's still working on the Blade of the Ruined King. He's very close to it. Having those two components means you're very nearly done the Blade of the Ruined King, just because the recipe cost is very little in comparison. But in the meantime, Aphelios is actually finished Infinity Edge. He's completed his third major item here. Yumi gets lashed up. She's also alone. There's nobody near her. Zumi is going to give her a little bit of speed. Now she has to make her way back. She's just literally a cat. Ooh. And now Senna gets jumped on. She is actually going to be the support that's caught out. The Jarvan comes in, guns blazing, but he's not going to find a kill, but instead he has to go away. GLP gets laid down, but no augment, which means that only Jarvan gets trapped in the cage, and there's so much damage coming out from the Moonlight Vigil, and the Echo dies alongside the Aatrox, and now this team has just got turned on its head. Aphelios finding so many kills, a combined 200 years of bursting people. Primordial Burst actually finished off the Fiora during Event Horizon stun, and now the fight is actually a 2-for-2. Cores are still alive for both sides, but Dragon has spawned with blue team on the positive end of the map movement, so they are going to get this Drake. Aphelios is pretty strong right now, pretty scary, as they're gonna shove out mid lane, but is he going to be caught out here? It is a Rise barreling down towards him full speed, but it's gonna be very hard to kill an Ezreal as a Rise. Ezreal actually does opt to take this fight. The Flux doesn't get connected with an overload, which means his health bar is luckily spared, but here comes the Jarvan. He wants more. Event Horizon kills off the cat, but Jarvan gets killed off instead. Senna actually picks up a double kill, cleaning up double kill, cleaning up the Yumi and the Veigar. It's just the Ezreal now. He's lost his cat, and blue team is gonna put themselves at soul point. No contest. Rise is so strong right now. His health bar is so thick they can't punch through him. He just does so much damage in return. And now this game is still being played on. Blue team now has the edge. They no longer have Baron buff, but they have 3 Drakes to their name, and they have the momentum, and they have the map movement on their side. They're going to lay siege to mid turret. Aatrox does come in, World Ender gets popped. He is so fast, running into the middle of the entire team. True Shot Barrage comes down. Rise gets chunked out so low, but he gets out with the help of some phase rush movement speed. The Pharaohs does get jumped. He's the next target. He uses Crescentum on Moonlight Vigil, which means he just gets a few extra chakrams. It does help him get 1 kill, but it's not enough. Ezra runs face first into Fiora. Oh, Fiora doesn't actually get him. The repulse not gonna find it either. She doesn't get the one last auto. She does need it. Cataclysm does find it. Senna ultimate does get the kill. The AD carry is down, so is the jungler, but the Veigar is still up. He's being jumped by the Jarvan. He needs to try to get out of there. Aatrox has to play Pio, but Aatrox sucks at playing Pio. The cat is still lashed onto the Aatrox, but they will both die, leaving the cat for dead. The Rune Prison finds it. Rise gets a triple kill. That is once again 1 for 5 ace. They get the Aphelios, but at what cost? They just have so much damage even after the Aphelios dies. This is going to be an inhibitor as Echo has respawned. Ezreal is still 10 seconds out. They're not up in time to save this thing. Senna going to kill her way down the lane. She is going to get to the inhibitor. The inhibitor falls. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Blue team now has the edge in this game. They are fully in control. There's no disputing that anymore. Baron is gonna be up in 10 seconds. It does seem like blue team will take it. Almost a given at this point. Let's check the vision here. Blue team does have pretty deep wards. They do see the Ezreal. And they confirm an Aatrox bottom side. Let me just move this cursor out of the mini-map so we can actually see it. I can't turn off this cursor, and I can't move it off screen either, so you just gotta bear with the cursor existing. Now red team's vision, very dark. They can't even secure vision on the dragon right now. They have a single ward looking over this river. And now they know they're not doing Baron, but where are they? Ooh, it's like a horror movie when you switch to red team's view. They do see Jarvan and the Aphelios. They see movement into the Baron pit and they see them moving up. But man, red team's vision is like a horror movie. While blue team does have a solid grasp on where their cores are. They know that Aatrox is still boss side, but he has recalled. And now, having fully driven red team back, blue team gets into the pit. Red team sees this. Aphelios is standing on a ward, so they know they're not starting Baron just yet. So they move in to try to secure some vision, clear some out in return. They see the Senna mid, but it could be a trap. They see a Jarvan on the wings. They're gonna jump on her anyway. They're gonna try to burst her as fast as they can. She gets caught up by the event horizon. The dark matter finishes it. And now blue team knows that they just lost a pretty valuable member here. Fiora is still split pushing through bottom lane. And now red team says they have to go. They're gonna try to go. Blast Cone gets popped. Fiora is in a lot of trouble. Wyguard gets jumped on. She is going to try to pounce on him. She actually does win that trade, and Grand Challenge gets laid down onto the Echo. Echo has to try to get out, and now blue team reinforcements arrive. That's two very dead members of red team. Red team not making that rotation as fast as they can. Well, as fast as blue team, rather. That's just gonna give away 2 kills for nothing, and these are so long, the death timers. Ezreal pokes his head in. He has to be very careful. This is playing with fire right here. Ryze gets latched. He's gonna get pulled back. The Moonlight Vigil does whiff. It was a cannon Moonlight Vigil as well, so if that hit would have been devastating. And here comes the Ezreal. They root up the Jarvan in place. He's gonna respawn during Guardian Angel. Ezreal has to blink back, but Fiora casts the draw on him. She kills him off, and now Yuumi has to find a new host. She chooses the Aatrox, the only member left alive. They're going to secure the soul. They're going to secure this soul. Now red team has to contend with a Cloud Soul blue team, which is scary on a Fiora. That is exactly the soul buff that she wants. When you pop Grand Challenge, you just go so fast. You go 30% faster, as well as the bonus movement speed on top of their vitals. You can just dance around whoever you mark and just kill them off. And now Baron is their next target. No contest from red team. They know they can't do this. The Baron's going down so fast. They might not even make it here in time. Are they still gonna try it? Nope. They're gonna walk away when the death throws come out. Red team still sees nothing. This is scarier than the last horror game, early access game that came out on Steam. Whatever it is. Blue team going to try to push now. They just have to make one last hit. One last hit against the red team base and it will fall like dominoes. Fiora pushing up top lane. The entirety of the blue team core has actually made their way here. Ryze does find the Echo. Is he gonna start it off? He will actually find the Flux, but he doesn't get the root on the Ezreal. No, not the Flux. It was a Rune Prison for the slow onto Ezreal, but he doesn't find any additional damage. And now bot lane is the target for their siege. 3 members strong so far. More are coming up to join them. Fiora is still pushing topside, drawing a 1v1. And now this Vygar has to make some miracle catches with Event Horizon for them to even have a chance. He is all of their CC basically. The siege is beginning proper. Ryze does pop his hourglass here. Can they actually make this happen? The push is coming down strong. Ooh, the flamethrower! Just doing so much damage! Vanguard has a flashback, but the Cataclysm is here! If Euro wins the 1v1 on top side, final chapter not enough to save the Ezreal's life. The carries are dropping left and right. Echo's the last target! He flashes in but gets nothing. 5-0 ace for blue team, and that is definitely the end of the game. Multiple people quitting the game on red team, probably forever, after this embarrassing performance. And now they are going to lose. The Nexus blows up. Oh, there's a face on the Nexus. I never noticed.